Hello everybody, we're gonna do a little video today. I recruited some help for today's video. I got my buddy Chris with me. We're gonna do a shootout between the two CZ guns. So this is the CZ75, all steel frame. You guys have seen this one. I did a video on it. And what's interesting about this gun is Chris and I weighed these two guns and they weigh exactly the same. How that makes sense, I don't know. Steel frame, steel slide. Of course, it's the double action. It's just the standard 75B. And, you know, we've both shot this gun a lot. We like it a lot, but we have the 07. So here's the P07, also a great gun. This is polymer frame. It has a little different feel to it. But when we weighed them, we could not believe, I don't even remember. You remember what the weights were on them?
It was maybe 2.
Different.
Yeah.
Almost no difference in the weight, which doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, it is what it is. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try to decide which one's a better gun. So Chris and I are both going to take some shots off the bench at 25 yards, see how they group, and then we're going to do some shots offhand. So we'll get started. All right, guys, so the ammo we're shooting today is just some factory MagTech 115 grain full metal jackets. You know, I do a lot of reloading for 9mm, but for today, I had a box of these factory. We'll just give it a try with the factory ammo. Chris is going to do the shooting first. So the first gun he's shooting is the P07. Okay, Chris is going to shoot the CZ75 now. All right, so now I'm going to shoot the P07. All right, so I switched guns. Now I'm going to shoot the 75. All right, guys, so here we are on these CZ guns. It's kind of funny. So this is Chris's first shot with the P07. That's a fantastic group. That's 1.5-inch group. That's outstanding. This is the 75 that Chris was shooting. He had a first and a third shot and pulled the second one. So not a great group, but probably give him a little chance to warm up to that gun and it'd be better. So, and then here is mine, the 07. Here's my first and second shot. I knew I'd pulled it as soon as I pulled the trigger, and that's the third shot. And then here is the 75 for me. So it's kind of funny that Chris shot the 07 better and I shot the 75 better. So anyway, we're gonna set up some we're gonna get some new targets up here. We'll do some offhand shooting at 7 yards. So all right, so what we're gonna do now is 7 yards offhand shooting. We're gonna shoot 5 shot groups with each gun. Chris is gonna shoot first, and then we'll trade guns and I'll take my turn. We normally don't do offhand shooting. We've kind of decided we're gonna start doing that a little bit more. So anyway, we're gonna let Chris take 5 rounds with the P07 first, and then I'll give him the 75 and he'll shoot 5 rounds with it. So go ahead whenever you're ready. Two more.
Oh, we said 5, huh?
Yeah. All right, so Chris can take 5 shots now with the 75. Good thing a bad guy wasn't coming. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take 5 shots. I'm gonna shoot the P07 first, and we'll see how it groups. I got 2 clean targets up there. We've taped some of the holes on the first targets we shot, so we should have 2 clean ones with no holes in them. So I'm gonna take just a minute. I'm gonna ask you guys to hit the subscribe button. If you guys like the channel, like the stuff that we're doing. I did a little bit of research here recently, and you know, YouTube's all about the analytics. So as I was doing some studying on it, I've only got about 20% of the views on my channel by subscribed viewers. So if I could get that other 80% to subscribe, we'd be in good shape, and we'd be able to start throwing some money at this channel and start doing some funner things and buying some more guns and doing some more crazy stuff that would be entertaining. So anyway, if you don't mind, just take a second, hit that subscribe button for me, and we'll get back to shooting. All right, there's 5 with the P07. We'll take 5 with the 75 now. Okay, all right, so this target is Chris's first 5 shots with the P07. Had real good 4 shots there, a little bit of a flyer on that one. Still pretty dang good, I would say. This is Chris's groups with the 75. Same kind of deal, he's got 4 really nice and a little bit of a flyer. I'd like to say that we don't do that, but we all do that on occasion. So, still pretty great group on both of them guns. This target is my 5 shots with the P07. Pretty happy with that. I mean, even with Chris's flyer, both groups are about the same. So his is actually a little bit better, I would say. But still, I'm happy with that. That's not bad at all. This target down here, it's a little mucked up because we retaped it, but this is my 5 shots with the 75. So still really good. The 75 for me seems to have a little bit better point of impact. This guy's shooting a little bit low, but this one's about dead on. It's kind of funny, just the difference in the shooters. Chris's point of impact on the 07 was about right, and maybe a little low for him on the 75, where mine was just the opposite. So it just goes to show that it's different shooters have different ways of shooting. All right, so now we got to discuss which one is the better gun. Chris, you got to lay it on us. Which one is a better gun?
For me personally, I think the 07's a little bit more comfortable for whatever reason.
Do you think the trigger's better on the 07?
I don't know if the trigger itself is better. I don't think it is for me, but I just think the gun itself is a little bit fits in my hands a little better for whatever reason.
So for me, it feels like the 75 has a little thinner grip, and that one feels a little thicker.
Well, and I've got big hands, just like you do. So
yeah, both of us
the reason,
have really big hands. Yeah, I don't know. Triggers are about the same as what I would say.
I think they are pretty close.
So I don't know, the guns, it's interesting because they're really, the mechanism are exactly the same, but they do have a little bit of a different feel. There's something different about them, and I can't put my finger on it. You know, and for me, if I was going to pick which one is better, man, they are so close. I don't know if you couldn't go wrong with either one. Both triggers are good. Both double action triggers are good on them. For me, I'm shooting the 75 a little better today, but the 07 is a great gun. So it's kind of a toss-up to say.
Yeah, and I don't, like I said, I don't think you can go wrong with CZ. I mean, they make great guns.
Yeah, either one of them. So I guess we'll just have to let you make your own decision on that, because I don't know if one is any better. I would say if you pick one up and it feels better, that's probably the right one for you. And for me, I like them both so much, I don't know if I could pick which one's a favorite. But you feel like that you like the way the 07 feels better.
I think it's feels a little wider, the grip, so I think that's better for me.
Yeah. And I'm not even sure. I like I say, maybe tomorrow if we did another video, I would shoot the 07 better. But today I'm shooting the 75 better. So that's the way it is. Chris says the P07 is better for him. I'm going to say the 75 is better for me. So we're going to wrap it up. Appreciate you guys watching. please subscribe and please put some comments down. I've had a lot of comments on these CZ videos, and I appreciate it. We've had some fun dialogue back and forth, so we're gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so we ended the video, but we decided we had a little bit more daylight left. I had my son here, Carson, been running the camera for us today, and he's gonna shoot the 50-yard gong. So we'll see if he can hit anything. We'll give him a shot. And I think Chris is gonna shoot that P07 at 50 yards too. So here we go, 50-yarders. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a solid hit. There's a hit. All right, well, son, you had a few hits. Good job. Okay, Chris is going to try his hand at the 50-yard gong. Hey!
Few in a row.
Yeah, you did good on that. Well, it's a little silly shooting 9mm at 50 yards offhand, but we do it around here a lot anyway, and it's a ton of fun. I'd hate to be on the receiving end of either one of those guys at 50 yards. So, all right, these guys shamed me into taking my turn at the 50-yard gong. We'll see if I can hit anything. A few hits. I don't know if I was 50% or not, but a few hits. Okay, Abby showed up to the shooting range, so we recruited her to do a test on, which one are you shooting? The CZ75. We're gonna let her take a few shots. Good shot. Abby, shoot the bottom square on the left, the one that's closer to the ground.
Okay.
Hey! Out of bullets. Good job, Abby. Okay, Abby's shooting the P07 now.
What? Oh, that's the kind of gun.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying to shoot something
No,
up there.
the P07. Shoot the one on the ground.
Oh. Well, I don't like this gun.
How about now? Do you like it now? Out of bullets. So which one, Abby?
The first one.
The first one better. Okay, the 75. Abby has spoken.